Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Sun Devils offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see.
Off of defense, you've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. And his throw is incomplete. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these 2 programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Here's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. Got some room and into the goal line. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Robbins. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Under fire. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he makes a catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Offense set on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's got it again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and
breaks away on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Duggan. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Sun Devils are on the move. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get caught. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, they are going to be kicking themselves all the way to the sideline. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on first down from the 28. Reads it, fires complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Complete to the left. Hits the crease. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Utah State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for the defense.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Robbins. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Dumps it off in the flats. Here on third down. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And it's clear. The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Cush Field inside Mountain America Stadium.
Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Pulls it in. It's Galladay. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got his man. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On the option. Now the pitch. Running to Green. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings.
There he goes. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Duggar. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Lets it fly. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
He's in open space. Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. So first down will open up the final period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State! Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.